Friends, if you are constantly fatigued, if you have no desire to work, if your face is starting to look pale, or you get breathless from just a little walking, then you need to pay close attention. These are not just signs of a busy life or a need for rest. They are often a clear message from your body that something deeper is wrong. I've spoken to so many people who feel this way. People who feel like their body is failing them, who can't keep up with their daily lives. They tell me they feel heavy, exhausted, and drained, and no amount of sleep seems to help. The truth is, these symptoms are often the most common signs of a quiet epidemic, a deficiency of blood, and a general lack of strength in your nervous system. These issues are often overlooked, but the impact they have on your energy, mood, and overall well-being is immense. This is not a problem that can be fixed with a few extra hours of sleep. It's a problem that needs to be addressed from the root. In today's video, I am going to share a complete guide to understanding and fixing these issues. We will dive deep into the science behind what's happening in your body, and I will provide you with 5 powerful, proven pillars of healing. These are not just temporary fixes. They are a holistic approach to building your body's strength from the inside out. My name is Nina, and you are watching your own YouTube channel, Health Hustle. Let's get to the root of your fatigue and help you reclaim your energy. The problem, beyond just fatigue, the symptoms of anemia and weakness. Before we can begin to heal, we must first learn to recognize the signs. The symptoms of a blood deficiency, most commonly known as anemia, and nerve weakness are often mistaken for simple tiredness or a need for rest. But they are much more than that. They are your body's way of signaling that its most fundamental processes are not working correctly. Constant fatigue and low energy. The most common and most debilitating symptom is a persistent feeling of exhaustion, even after a full night's sleep. To understand why this happens, you have to understand the job of your blood. Your red blood cells contain a protein called hemoglobin, which is responsible for carrying oxygen from your lungs to every cell in your body. Oxygen is the fuel that your cells need to produce energy. Think of it like a delivery service. When you are anemic, you have fewer red blood cells and less hemoglobin. This means the delivery of oxygen to your cells is slow and inefficient. Your body's cells are starved for oxygen, and as a result, they can't produce enough energy. This leads to a constant, deep-seated fatigue that no amount of rest can fix. You can get 8 or 9 hours of sleep, but you'll still wake up feeling tired and heavy, as if you never slept at all. Breathlessness. Another common symptom is getting out of breath from very little physical exertion. This is your body's attempt to compensate for the lack of oxygen being delivered to your tissues. When your muscles and organs aren't getting enough oxygen from your red blood cells, your body automatically tries to get more oxygen by forcing you to breathe faster and harder. This is a very clear and often very frightening symptom that points directly to a lack of red blood cells. You might find yourself out of breath just climbing a flight of stairs or walking a short distance. Pale skin and palpitations. A lack of blood also shows up on the outside. When your body is not producing enough red blood cells, it redirects the limited blood supply to the most vital organs, like your heart and brain, and away from less vital areas, like your skin and extremities. This is why people with anemia often have a noticeable paleness or sallowness to their skin and lips. You may also notice the whites of your eyes and the inside of your eyelids becoming paler than usual. Palpitations, the sensation that your heart is fluttering or beating too fast, are another key sign. With a low red blood cell count, your heart has to work much harder and beat faster to circulate the limited amount of oxygenated blood throughout your body. This extra effort can cause your heart to feel like it's racing or pounding, even when you're at rest. Hair loss and nerve weakness. Finally, a lack of proper circulation and blood flow can affect your hair, leading to hair loss and thinning. Your hair follicles are cells that need a constant supply of oxygen and nutrients to grow. When this supply is low, the follicles can't sustain hair growth, leading to hair loss. In addition to this, the lack of proper oxygen and nutrient flow can lead to a feeling of weakness in your nerves, making you feel weak, dizzy, and irritable. The scientific root of the problem. To truly fix these issues, we need to understand the science behind them. The original script mentioned a lack of iron and vitamin C, but the story is much more complex and fascinating. Iron deficiency anemia. The most common culprit. The most widespread form of anemia is iron deficiency anemia. Iron is an essential mineral that your body needs to produce hemoglobin. Without enough iron, your body simply can't make enough of the red blood cells you need to carry oxygen. Iron deficiency can be caused by a number of things, including insufficient iron in your diet, chronic blood loss, or an inability to absorb iron from the food you eat. The iron and vitamin C connection. This is a critical point that many people miss. It's not just about eating iron. It's about making sure your body can absorb it. Iron comes in 2 forms. Heme iron, which is found in animal products like meat and fish, and non-heme iron, which is found in plant-based foods. Heme iron is easily absorbed by your body, but non-heme iron is not. This is where vitamin C comes in. Vitamin C acts as a powerful facilitator, converting non-heme iron into a form that your body can absorb much more easily. So, if you are a vegetarian or vegan, it is absolutely crucial that you pair your iron-rich foods with a source of vitamin C. Beyond iron, the role of vitamin B12 and folate. While iron is the most common deficiency, a lack of vitamin B12 and folate can also cause a type of anemia called megaloblastic anemia. These two vitamins are essential for the production of red blood cells. Without them, your body produces abnormally large red blood cells that cannot function properly. This is especially important for vegetarians and vegans, as vitamin B12 is primarily found in animal products. Now that we understand the problem from a scientific perspective, let's talk about the solution. I've broken down the path to healing into 5 powerful pillars. Pillar 1, the Nutritional Foundation, fueling your body with iron-rich foods. The first and most important step is to fix the problem from the inside out by giving your body the nutrients it needs. We'll break this down into heme and non-heme sources so you know exactly what to eat. Heme iron sources, for those who eat meat. If you are anemic, these foods are your best friends because they contain iron in a form your body can absorb with very little effort. Red meat and liver, beef, lamb, and especially liver are incredibly rich sources of heme iron. Seafood. Shellfish like clams, oysters, and mussels are packed with iron. Fish like sardines and tuna are also great sources. Poultry. The iron content is lower than in red meat, but chicken and turkey are still good sources. Non-heme iron sources. For everyone, these are plant-based foods that contain iron. To make sure your body absorbs it, you must remember to eat them with a source of vitamin C. Lentils and beans. Lentils, chickpeas, and kidney beans are all great sources of non-heme iron. A bowl of lentil soup paired with a squeeze of lemon juice is a perfect example of a power pair. Leafy greens. Spinach and kale are iron powerhouses. A salad of spinach with bell peppers is a great combination. Pumpkin seeds. These tiny seeds are a fantastic snack and a good source of iron. A handful can give you a significant boost. Fortified foods. Many breakfast cereals and breads are fortified with iron. Check the nutrition label. The inhibitors. What to avoid. Just as some foods help iron absorption, others can hinder it. To ensure you're getting the most out of your diet, it's important to be aware of foods that contain phytic acid and tannins. These compounds bind to iron and prevent your body from absorbing it. Tea and coffee. The tannins in tea and coffee can significantly reduce iron absorption. Try to avoid drinking them with your meals or for at least an hour after eating. Certain grains. Phytic acid is found in grains and legumes. Soaking or sprouting your grains and legumes before cooking can help reduce the phytic acid content. Dairy. Calcium can also interfere with iron absorption. Try not to have large amounts of dairy with your iron-rich meals. Pillar 2, the vitamin C connection. The ultimate bioavailability booster. Vitamin C is not just for fighting colds. It is a critical partner in the fight against anemia. It's a nutrient your body needs to properly absorb the iron you are eating. We'll dedicate a whole section to this crucial vitamin. Citrus fruits. The original script mentioned these, but let's be more specific. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and sweet limes are all fantastic. Bell peppers. Red and green bell peppers are incredibly rich in vitamin C, even more so than oranges. Strawberries and kiwi. These fruits are not only delicious, but also packed with vitamin C. Amla. Indian gooseberry amla is an absolute superfood. It has one of the highest concentrations of vitamin C of any fruit. You can use it as a preserve, juice, or powder. By making a conscious effort to pair your iron-rich foods with a source of vitamin C, you're giving your body a huge advantage. Imagine it as a powerful team. The iron is the hero, but the vitamin C is its sidekick, making sure the hero can actually do its job. Pillar 3. Ancient and herbal remedies. For centuries, traditional medicine has relied on natural remedies to strengthen the body and fight anemia. These are not just old wives' tales. Modern science is beginning to understand the powerful properties of these natural ingredients. The power of beetroot and pomegranate. These two foods are famous for their ability to boost blood count. Beetroot is a great source of iron and also contains nitrates, which improve blood flow. Pomegranate is rich in both iron and vitamin C, making it a perfect power pair in a single food. A fresh glass of beetroot and pomegranate juice every morning is a fantastic way to start your day and support your blood health. Black sesame seeds. These tiny seeds are an incredibly rich source of iron and copper, both of which are vital for red blood cell production. They have been used for thousands of years in traditional medicine to combat anemia. A simple way to use them is to roast them lightly and mix them with a little jaggery to make a small energy ball. Eating one a day is a simple and effective remedy. Copper water. Tamra Jal, the original script, mentioned this, and it's a fascinating and effective practice. Copper is an essential trace mineral that helps with iron metabolism. Keeping water in a copper pot overnight and drinking it first thing in the morning allows the water to absorb small amounts of copper. This simple practice can significantly help your body's ability to use iron and improve your overall health. Pillar 4. Supplements, a modern approach. Sometimes, diet alone is not enough, especially if your deficiency is severe. In these cases, supplements can be incredibly helpful, but it's important to know what you're taking and why. Iron supplements. There are many types of iron supplements. Ferrous sulfate is the most common and often the most effective. It's best to take it on an empty stomach with a source of vitamin C, like a glass of orange juice. It's crucial to consult a doctor before starting any iron supplement, as taking too much can be harmful. Vitamin B12 and folate. If your anemia is not caused by iron deficiency, your doctor may recommend a B12 or folate supplement. Herbal supplements. The original script mentioned ashwagandha and ginseng. These are not for treating anemia directly, but are powerful adaptogens that help your body manage stress and increase energy and stamina, which is a perfect complementary therapy for someone dealing with chronic fatigue. Pillar 5. The Lifestyle Foundation beyond diet. Healing your body is not just about what you eat. It's about how you live. To truly fix blood deficiency and nerve weakness, you need to create a lifestyle that supports your body's ability to heal and regenerate. The power of sleep. Sleep is your body's time to repair and regenerate. During sleep, your body produces new cells and recovers from the day's stress. Not getting enough sleep can disrupt this process and make your fatigue worse. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep per night. Hydration is key. Your blood is made up of about 50% water. Being dehydrated can lower your blood volume, making your heart work harder to circulate blood. Make sure you're drinking enough water throughout the day. Stress management. Chronic stress floods your body with the stress hormone cortisol, which can interfere with nutrient absorption and put a huge strain on your body. Practices like meditation, deep breathing, and spending time in nature can help lower your stress levels and support your body's natural healing processes. Conclusion. Friends, the persistent fatigue, breathlessness, and paleness are not just a part of getting older or a result of a busy life. They are a clear sign from your body that it needs your attention and care. The journey to healing starts with understanding the problem and then applying a holistic, consistent strategy. I hope this video has empowered you with the knowledge and tools you need to begin your healing journey. Remember to focus on the 5 pillars we discussed. Eat iron-rich foods, pair them with vitamin C, explore ancient remedies, use supplements wisely, and build a healthy lifestyle around sleep, hydration, and stress management. If this video was helpful to you, please like it and subscribe to the channel so you can stay Health Hustle.